This is why I know that it's gonna work. It's because I actually like the editing process. You give me content, I can create something that, like, I got a vision for what I see people will fuck with. It's one of those, it's the long game. You know what I mean?
And that's the grittiest work. If you love the grittiest, no matter what you do, please write this down. Uncle Don PSA. If you love the gritty work, you'll always stay employed. Like, that's real rap. If that's what you love, bro, you're unstoppable, bro. Because that's what stops everybody from being great. And whatever they're doing is that they don't want to do dude, I love jujitsu. That shit's changed my life. I love it so much. Ask me to drill right now. I'm not drilling shit, bro. You ask me to do some live rolling, I'll live roll all day. I love the dessert over the, and as I get older and I realize I need to get better, I need to do more drilling. I need to do more regular classes. You have to fall in love with the hard part of the work to really get to that next level of things, I think.
Yeah.
That's dope that's what you like. But before we get further in this thing, we balls deep in this joint right now. I would like to introduce Mr. Ronald D'Souza. He is the founder of Two Coin Television, the founder of the Two Coin Podcast, the purveyor of what is soon to be a network which all different views and points are heard. We are manifesting things, folks. We are doing the most only because we know that it's going to happen. And it's just nothing. He's a videographer. He's a producer. He's a photographer. He spends all his time editing all this stuff. He's the soft voice behind the camera. He is Ronald D'Souza. How we doing, folks? So anyway, man.
I love that, though. I appreciate that.
You are more than deserving, more than appreciative of you, bro. So we talk off panel about a million things. I think that out of all the things that we talk about the jiu-jitsu thing a lot just because it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's part of your life.
It's part of my life. It's a big part of my life. It is. And I appreciate you listening to all this bullshit that just be coming out of my mouth sometimes.
Hey, bro, you can translate that to other aspects of life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Like, I've subjected him to all the videos of all the secret moves and all the backflips, and I've answered all the questions the best I can, folks. So we are here. But a lot of people don't know that hip-hop is a big influence in your life. We already did the hip-hop top 5. We won't kill it with it. But you're also a producer. That's what you went to school for. That's what you're doing. That's you're passionate about amongst one of your creative outlets.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like you get a chance to talk about that a lot. Is there anybody that you like working with? Why is the music side of it so important to you in the creative outlets that you show?
To be honest, it's what introduced me to the creative outlet. You know what I mean? Like, I was a creative kid growing up, like, you know what I mean? And I always had, like, an entrepreneurial mind, but in just creative ways. Like, I would sell, like, eraser backs, fucking take pencils, shave them down to, like, an inch, sell that shit. These are, like, quarters, 50 cents. This is in, like, 3rd grade, 2nd grade. You know what I mean? Getting candy, flipping it off, selling soda, like, middle. You know what I mean? Like, Halloween, I remember, I would go trick-or-treating in middle school and shit. And just go get like 4, 5, 6 bag like pillowcases just filled with candy. Go back home, organize them in different bags. Literally the next week at school, selling that shit off. The shit used to blow my mind because I'm like, damn, bro, everybody just had Halloween together universally.
Yeah.
And y'all still buying this shit. $5, $10. You know what I mean? But anyways, I say all that to say, music, when I first really started listening to music, because I think it was like a blend of like basketball and hip hop for me at the time, because we moved to America like officially around 2001. Okay. And I think 2000.
So that was basically the second resurgence of that like real distinct sound of hip hop too.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in the 90s hip hop. That was something that I had to go back and discover.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
You can't grow up in every single aspect of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's even one of those, like even having somebody that put me on, older family members or whatnot. You know what I mean?
There's
Immigrant
no
kids.
history.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, so around then, like I want to say like 03, 04, I just started like writing little raps. You know what I mean? Just started off with that over middle school, just early fucking producing software engines, some like basic drum pattern type shit, but it just intrigued me, you know what I mean? Then once I got a hold of FL Studio, just started creating different melodies, different beat patterns, you know what I mean? And just, that's kind of like what got me into really trying to like be a creative. Because for the longest, I wanted to be like a rapper, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's everybody's first dream.
But it's one of those, once you realize, like, nah, bro, like, you could be good at it, you know what I mean? You could be nice at it.
Right.
But, like, that's not your lane.
Right.
You feel me? So it's one of those, like, once I realized that, once I realized producing is really something that I can do. But I also, you know what I mean, everybody goes through it, or at least I assume most people do. You know, you you fall off your passions, you be on some bullshit, you fuck around, all that.
It's natural.
You know what I mean? So I've been off this, off producing, off of music for a minute, but I think like, I said it before, like even bartending, like that's a creative outlet for me.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
but to get to that one, it wasn't like a creative like workflow path. Like, you know what I mean? It had to be a busser, you had to serve, bar, you know what I mean?
It's jagged.
But then once you get there, people are like, damn, bro, like you just about to be a bartender forever. I'm like, one, no, but two, for as long as I can get a bag, yeah. You know what I mean?
But not only that, man, I think that people always forget that because it's a creative outlet that you can express and grow and be appreciated, that there's more outlets than people think that.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always a weird thing to me. But
I mean, because people have a hard time managing multiple outlets because they get overwhelmed by it. But if you see like how symbiotic it all is, like it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
So, but yeah, man. So it's just one of those. Like now, I'm just like bartending, the 2 Coin TV, the podcasting. Like I know even with podcasting, bro. Me and Waleed started this back in 2018. We were sitting in the porch of our old, you know what I mean, our old apartment, and yeah, we were just like, damn, bro, because at that point us and like it was like a group of 6 of us, right? That all lived together for like 3 years, and you know what I mean. That was like the run of the Warriors when the Cavs won. Like we're talking 2015 to 2018. You know what I mean? Right. And like a lot of hip hop. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's a whole generation of shit we could have talked about that we never capitalized on. So we were just sitting there like, damn, bro, we should have hella had a podcast. Fuck it, why not? Let's do it now. Boom, hit record on the voice memo. That was the first episode. Just cool. You know what I mean? Trialing out. And every year, bro, we probably average like putting out 10 to 15 episodes max. One year we did like 4 or 5. Like there were times where we just dipped off. People would be like, yo, where's the podcast? So it was one of those. Once we got it on YouTube, then it drew you in as far as us. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we got something visual that's out there. We got it on. This is a solidified hobby. It's
tangible.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's just a hobby at that point.
Right.
Then this year, like, trying to figure out ways to grow the brand, you can't do it with one podcast.
I mean, I think that's what makes it special is that you found a unique way of accomplishing more eyes with less work almost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're letting the people work for you and with you opposed to trying to be everybody's everything. Yeah. And it just don't work. You're right.
Hey, some people can do it, but most people can't.
I think anybody can do it, but not do it well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you can do it doesn't mean it's going to be the best product that
you don't need to be the face of everything.
You can't be, bro. Like, and dude, every time I go to motherfucking Costco and I see a Kirkland anything, it just repulses me. Like, I don't buy Kirkland anything because
for real?
Yes, I avoid that at all costs, bro.
I fuck with Kirkland.
Oh no,
we fuck with Kirkland over here.
I can't fuck with that. I do not endorse that joint. You get your own podcast and you do it there. We do not endorse But it's just like, it's just so in your face all the time, putting this, and that. And why are you good at how you can be good at making rice and then making paper? Like, how you can be good at making refrigerators and fixing engines? Like,
2 Coin TV, we got everything for you.
It's stupid, bro.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you, though.
It's just like, I don't know, it just bothers me. It's kind of weird.
You know what it is? I think that's like that, it's like the big eyes watching you.
Right.
It's that feeling that Costco's giving you with Kirkland. Like, they're trying to monetize everything that you need to the point your house is Kirkland. Yeah.
And it's all the staples. It's the rice. It's the paper towels. It's the toilet paper. Like, next thing you know, like you said, like, every single thing that you need is like, hey, man, let's just, you know what? We're going to pull all our products, man. We're going to make a Kirkland store. And you're just going to come to the Kirkland store and get everything you need. Kirkland.
That'd be crazy.
But, I mean, can't they damn near do it now?
They damn near doing it right now. They're just disguising it with other products.
And they're just doing it in different places. So instead of putting all that stuff in one place, they put it in 3 different places.
Damn near in all the places. Bro, you got to think, like, every aisle has regular shit, Kirkland shit. You know what I mean? Depending on the department you're in.
I'll give you one better. Everybody has regular the brand shit, Kirkland shit, and then name brand. So Kirkland is starting to be a name brand thereby. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what happened to face tissues? Everything's Kleenex. If you need a Kleenex, it's a Kleenex. If you need a tissue paper, it's a Kleenex.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate for them.
But that's one of those, like, you got the very first.
Right.
You monetized on that, yeah.
It's kind of wild, though, man. It's just like, it just makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, like I said, I didn't say I wasn't crazy. You know, that everybody knows that. I mean, but I mean,
hey,
like,
we all a little crazy.
Yeah, it's a sliding scale. But like, I just think that you have to like, even the craziest dude in the room, just at least listen to him the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he may not be that crazy, bro. You know, sometimes it's just another perspective that.
But you got to be able to put like most people can't put themselves in other people's shoes.
Oh, 100%.
And that's the only way you'd able be like you to be able to understand that, bro. Like even when I like walk past homeless people, I just see people like
right.
I'm able to see or able to understand to a certain degree like what they're going through. You know what I mean? But it's also like, damn, bro, like I ain't never gonna know what the fuck you doing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent a couple nights on the streets, man. There's been some hard transitions on this track, bro.
Yeah.
That's life. And it hasn't been long, and it hasn't been, you know, it's been varied. But, like, even with homeless people, at the very least, even if you don't want to, bro, like, you can still acknowledge somebody's existence, though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have a long conversation with them. You can be brief. You can be short. But, like, this is still a person that exists. I mean, he might be an NPC at this point. But at one point, he was somebody's uncle, dad,
hey, at
brother.
the end of the day, he still got a soul, no matter how dead it is. You know what I mean?
100%. So at least, I mean, like I said, you don't have to be financing, because I don't believe in financing the lifestyle of other people. I have a lot of things to take care of in my life. And I can really, you know, you catch me on an off day, you catch me on a good day, absolutely. If there's something I can tangibly give to you, if I can give you some food, some of my extra food, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, like, there's things I need to finance in my life. There's a lot going on with a lot of people that I've known for a very long time. Yeah. And that's how I rectify it. But, like, it doesn't mean I can't look them in the eye and be like, hey, man, I'm sorry, I don't got it, bro. Or, I'm not willing, I ain't got no cash on me or something like that. But, like, or, hello, God bless, sorry, something, bro. Yeah. Just like that cast we ran across. I feel like homeless people and those Salvation Army bell ringing people.
Oh, outside of the gym, yeah.
All the same world, bro. Speaking of the gym, bro, you've been killing it.
I see the transition there.
Hey.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
No, like, I think that the big thing is, like, you know, it's kind of a weird thing because I've known you so long. Like, first of all, like, me and Ronnie been rocking since I got out here in San Jose. That was 2018. So, like, he was, like, one of the first groups of people. I don't think he even realized that you were one of the first groups of people that actually, like, that really gave me a San Jose vibe. You know what I'm saying? That really was like, oh, like, you seem cool, so I'm going to put you on this game. You know, you can come hang out, like, and let me let you know, let me walk you around town and shit. So I've always appreciated about you guys. But, you know, fast forward years later, we go to different jobs, we come back to the same job. You know, fast forward even later, we lived together for a little while too. Yeah. It's just one of those things that, like, I've known this dude for a really long time in a lot of different phases of his life. And I think that this is, like, one of my favorite phases of your life.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
yeah.
I'm stoked to have a little bit of the, you know, that fall season, and we just rocking spring, summer now. Yeah. So, like, for the rest of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Forever, bro.
Forever summers, bro. Yeah. So I'm very happy and very proud of that, to get to see that process with you. But recently... Ronnie's lost, what are you up to, like 25 pounds now?
Yeah, something like that.
Ronnie's recently lost 25 pounds. We clap it up. This is where you insert the clapping machine, Ronnie, for your own clip. How about that? That's meta. But so you just recently, like, let's just keep it, like, framed out, okay? Yeah. So how long has it taken you, when did you decide to start really losing the weight? And till right now, how long has it been?
Probably like 4 months.
Okay, so in 4 months, you lost about 23 pounds, to be fair.
23, 10%. Yeah.
23, 10% of his body. A lot of people are at home. A lot of people are in different places. A lot of people listening. And, you know, they have a little bit extra weight on them. Yeah. They have some, you know, maybe a little bit of medical issues, some slight. You know, they need to lose 25 pounds. Yeah. You know? And I've done it before. You know, by this all said and done, this time, and Ronnie would have lost 25 or more several times in his life. Yeah. I've done it at least 3 or 4 times to different degrees. But I'm just saying, so this is not, we here with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking from some, I know we look sexy now. You know what I'm saying? But nah. I know this is all together. You know, Ronnie got the edge up and everything. It's all together, bro. But, like, there's been some dark, long times that we've had. And we've been on the other side of the coin.
Other side of the coin, two sides.
But so, like, we love you, bro. So, but we talking to some of y'all out there, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So in 4 months, basically, 4.5 months, you lost 25 pounds. Yeah. If you could talk to year ago, Ronnie, to get him started a little bit earlier, what would be some of the things you would talk to him about? What would you talk to him about? Would it be the feeling that you feel that you're working out? It'd be like the dedication and what you're getting from it? Is there a mental clarity piece with it? Like, what do you think that the best thing of losing the 25 pounds and dedicating to a weight loss process in your life has given you?
I mean, to be honest, like you said before, bro, like being at that position of like, damn, I got to do this again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
sucks,
like,
bro.
You feel me? Like,
sucks.
My biggest thing was like, I would lose hella weight, like, you know what I mean, get in shape, and then I'd like slack off, just get mad lazy again. Yep. And then you keep doing that over and over. So like the last time I was really dedicated was probably like what 2016.
The little clips on IG.
Nah, bro, that was like, again, that was another that just lasted a couple like phase. I was still drinking, still eat, you know what I mean? Okay. It's one of those like you're working out, but like
you're killing yourself on the back end.
Yeah, you feel me? Like there was no purpose in it. I was still bullshit. You know what I mean? Like
I feel you.
But yeah, bro, like it was just one of those. Finally, like I remember at the beginning of last year, it was when I really just started this journey, and yeah, bro, I just said I need something to change. And I remember last January, like I didn't know what it was, but I was like, I need to just make a change. I need to move different. And you know what I mean? Let's go on this. Boom, first couple months was cool. By the time the summer came around, I'm back to bullshitting, you know what I mean? But I'm bullshitting better, if that makes sense.
You're trying to take a couple strides. You're not doing the most.
Yeah, in comparison
to what you were doing.
Yeah, you feel me?
I understand, bro. There's a gradient scale, bro. Like,
and then you know what I mean? The shit happened in September or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then from there, I was just like, yo, like I need to really slow down.
Right.
But I'm still drinking like crazy, and you know what I mean? It was just one of those like, I'd go to the gym, but then I'm out here I'm just getting big, bro. Like, you feel me? Because I'm just bullshitting all the time. Like, I'll go to the gym once every, like, 2 weeks. Like, you know, I really fell off. But not really, because I just didn't know what I'm doing with life and where I'm trying to go. And you know what I mean?
It's hard to move multiple mountains, bro.
It is,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? Like,
but it's also one of those, like, I know I'm like, you know, we're all capable of it. Yeah. It's not one of those, like, you just gotta tell yourself, goddamn, I'm over here fucking
stammering, stuttering,
jumbling up my words. But nah, bro, you just gotta lock in and just focus, because at the beginning of this year, I'm like, you know what, let me just cut out this liquor. Because this whole shit started when I turned 21. I was drinking before, but having access to go to a store and purchase is way different.
That
and then
limited accessibility.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
It's one of those, yeah, bro, like we don't even need to get back to before, but having that, and then, you know what I mean, just obviously being in the industry, being outside, like being able to go to bars now, you know what I mean? It's a whole different scene. You're not just going to house parties and throwing house parties, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just cut out the liquor. You feel me? I'm 28, now 29, but I'm 28. When I turn 30, I'm not trying to be like some of these people out here, bro. Like, no offense to y'all, but it's just one of those, I'm not trying to move like that.
Oh, you don't know them. This may not be them. And somebody you know.
Yeah.
Not my audience. Don't do that to me.
Nah, when I say that, I'm talking in general, bro, because it's one of those, like, you can really capitalize on your life these days in your 30s.
You can capitalize on, this is the best part. You can start today, and a year from now, you could be drastically further ahead than you were.
It's exponentially crazy, you know what I mean? So it's just one of those, because and that works negatively too. You know what I mean? When you bullshit,
it's twofold now.
You feel me?
It's twofold. That's why there's so many people that ain't really doing it.
Like, you in the motion of thinking you doing it, and by it I mean really like focusing on getting better each day, the little things. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those, I get off, like especially now, like I'm cool with it. It takes time and it takes discipline, but I'll get off of work at 3 a.m. and I'm still up at 7:30.
Yep.
Because I know that even though the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, these mornings are gonna suck, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like I'm gonna be able to get shit done.
Yeah, man.
Because especially working all these hours, then you implement the gym, and then it's just like, I got all these different things going about. You got to capitalize on the morning.
Yeah, you have to.
That's the only time you have.
And realistically, man, my third shift workers, my bartenders, like, I'm a vet bartender. Maybe you're better than me, maybe you're not. But like lifestyle wise, I've been doing this joint for the better part of 20 years as far as lifestyle wise. Being a third shift worker, late nights, the whole 9 yards. You can't waste your morning because the rest of the world lives in the morning. Yeah. You have to meet them halfway at least some of the time, bro.
Yeah.
Get your rest on Monday, crash the fuck out. Then on Tuesday, you're attacking at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't sleep till 2, bro. Third shift workers, same thing, guys. Like, get back to the world, be with your families, reacclimate to the...
Because your energy is just hella different.
It helps so much.
You know what I mean? Like,
you might
being
need a
around
nap.
people in the morning, you might need a nap. Like,
you might need a nap.
Go take a nap when you can later.
Yes.
But there's something that just about being around people at 8, 9 in the morning, just the outside world. Like, I'm not saying go to a club and just party in the morning.
Right.
Like, just being around spaces. We got sunlight. You got energy. You got, you know what I mean? You got the rest of the world that's waking up that allows you to just... You know what I mean?
It's like an attacking energy. You know, like you're attacking the day. Like those people that are up, that morning people, you know, if you're not a morning person, it is what it is. It's fine. Yeah. But like there's something, and even you're annoyed by it, it's distinct. They're like, oh, the day started. And they're like a fucking bullet out of a pistol, bro. And you see it, either you're annoyed by it, or you're encouraged by it, or you're invigorated by it. But I mean, like, it's there though, bro. So I for sure know what you're talking about. But like, everybody needs everybody, bro. So,
but going back to what you were saying, bro, like, what would be my biggest thing to tell somebody?
Yeah.
Like, just realize you don't have that much time. And especially, like, if you're in your 20s, right, you don't want to carry this over into your 30s because it's going to be harder. And then in your 40s because it's going to be even harder than that. You know what I mean? You're somebody that lost, 50, 60 pounds in their 30s?
I lost 52 pounds in my 52 pounds in my 30s.
How hard was that?
It was
the amount of work you had to put in.
You know the funny thing about it is though, man, it is a lot of work, but it's multifaceted now. So now in your 30s, it's a lot of work on your part, a lot of sacrifice on your family's part. Yeah. And then on top of that too, in your 30s, you got a lot more haters in your 30s because a lot of people started giving up. So when they see you try to do something positive, they're gonna shit talk you and they're gonna fuck with your ego and your mental state. At least in your 40s, they know they're not gonna be shit, but they like to see somebody do it. So if you're willing to do it,
crazy.
They'll give you some adulation, but they're not gonna fuck with you. They're gonna trail off because you're living 2 different lifestyles, and they know that, and it's cool. But they won't hate on you. But the 30s is the toughest because it's a psychological thing, to me at least. And I've had to lose 30. I lost 40 in my 20s. 50 in my 40s, and then COVID got me. I had to lose 40 in my 40s.
Damn.
So it ain't easy, bro, and it does get harder. But like, the cool thing is that you know that you're built for the fight. You just stop fighting for a little while. Yeah. So when you realize you need to get back to the fight, you're like, all right, man, fuck this.
Bro, it's crazy because like the first time I was 14, 15. That summer between freshman and sophomore year, I ended up dropping like 35, 40 pounds. Then boom, boom was chilling. By the time I graduated high school, balloon back. You know what I mean?
Because you know why? Because you're a fun dude, bro. And I'm a fun dude. And the reason why, folks, no, this is not a conscious choice of what we do and don't want to be doing. We like to party, bro. And because of the partying, it gets you, bro. We're in an industry. We're in an industry that everybody usually likes to party and knows how to party. And the reason why y'all can't come with us is because y'all don't know how to party and y'all don't know how to act around everybody. But we do. So that lets you in a lot of rooms, and then after you get in those rooms comes the after-hour parties. And after the after-hour parties comes the late nights. And the late nights, bad eating. Bad eating, bad sleeping. Yeah. Bad sleeping, no working out. That means you're going back to work.
Running it back.
And I got to drink this hangover off, so we drinking during work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a never-ending cycle. Like,
it can be.
It's like a hamster on a wheel, you know what I mean? You got to choose to hop off.
And guess what? It usually happens like the 8-month mark. Next you know, I'm back up 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
creeps up on you fast. You know what I mean?
Super fast. It creeps up on you when you have to go buy new pants.
Yeah, bro. I started just throwing away all my old shit. I'm like, nah, we not go.
Never going back, bro.
We're not going back.
We're never going back.
Because it's crazy. So going back, bro, then my freshman year at San Jose State, bro, I ended up dropping another 50. It was like, cool. Coasting. Hit 21, bro. Cavs won the fucking chip that year. Bro, like after I turned 21, that whole summer I was just drinking a 6-pack a day for 3 months straight. Cause you get off of work, go to the, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
bro, you ain't,
like a fucking, bro. When I
just thought
tell
you were
you,
gonna keep
I put
going.
on so much fucking weight.
That's a good beer weight. That's that frat
Bruh.
weight.
And then from there, just never got back to it until, you know what I mean?
It's one of those things, but like you get back to it when you get back to it. You can't. That's the thing, people. Like, and I'm working on this in my life. Dear Lord, I'm working on this in my life. But like, we all have to stop being mad at the old versions of us that didn't know as much as we know now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you this and that and that. You know, Ronnie's favorite phrase, bro. If my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle, bro. But she ain't. So,
straight up.
And she don't. None of them. So, we here now.
Yeah.
We were there.
Now we here. That's an inside one. You had to be there.
That's Ronnie does all my media, man. God bless you for that, man, because I'm too old. I'll just keep it real and just cut it all out. But like, it's worked out masterfully, hopefully, and continually for sure. But he helps me out with the Dinner with Dons with Alex and Evan. He helps me out with this podcast. And then,
Bro, shout out to that dinner though, like real shit. It's crazy, like being on 3 different levels of the dinner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, because you helped volunteer too,
bro.
He helped serve one of them joints.
So
too.
The very first one, I sat down, experienced the whole thing as a guest. Then the second one, you know what I mean. I served the part of the service team. Then the third one, I just did the media. You know what I mean? Just photography, filming. So it's crazy to see these dinner events, bro, and it's like. It's dope what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
And it's creating this classy yet casual feel of, like a dinner event where it's you sitting down, getting to know people that you never met, and weed's involved, but you don't even think about it because there's nothing in the space that presents weed and this is that. And you know what I mean? There's no like you're not sitting there with like, because I think people assume like you'll just have like weed posters and this and that. There's no elegance to it.
Right.
This one has elegance.
Thank you. I think for us, man, like it all manifested on a belief that like we're all eclectic people. And from the back end, Alex gets to flex. He has amazing range and he gets to do so much stuff that's so good. But then, you're looking at Alex and he may not translate like that on paper, or you see him aesthetically or however, or experience-wise because he's a little bit younger too. But like he has a place to flex. I have a place to show the community I'm not a retailer, I'm not a seller, I'm not a grower, I'm not this. I'm just a weird random dude that hangs out. He's kind of cool, he's kind of weird, he's kind of swaggy, but like he's just chill, and we just chilling at the joint. Yeah. But like I think that regular people that haven't experienced high end. Both dining and also high end, because we're medicating at a high level too. Like the hash rosin that we get is some of the purest hash rosin you can get. Period. I'm talking about by percentage. The HTEs that we use are the highest. Shout out ET Farms, appreciate them so much. Some of the other sources we've gotten from, all these sources are high end sources. We have connections with very cool, very philanthropic people. Purple City Lotus. Yeah. We've talked to people from, we've had people from Cookies brand come through. Shout out Mo. And these people are all very happy with how we're translating their product into our level of elegance, but also ease. It's elegance, ease. You know what I'm saying? It's like John Legend wearing some jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we like to be. But it's but yeah, I appreciate that though. I ramble.
Nah, yeah, it makes sense, bro. Fucking I like zoned out for a little bit.
You got high real bit.
Bro, you feel me? I have to snap back to reality. I'm like, yeah. It's one of those, like I registered everything, but it was just like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. I got a little twinkly earlier while you were talking.
Man.
But it's one of those things though, but I appreciate that. And it's kind of weird, like out of the different levels, like which one did you appreciate more?
Obviously, the third one.
The third one, when you just didn't have to interact really and just do all the shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like it's something about filming and documenting an event. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that's dope.
Do you feel like in those moments? Do you ever feel like you're like a documentary, like a documentary filmmaker, and you're just like, you know what I'm saying?
I for sure do, but I'm trying to find my identity with it. That's why it's just like this last event that I just did over in Sac, American River College. This band, Vibe Street Band, they performed at their spring jazz concert along with like an acapella, like a choir group. But yeah, just interacting in that space to take pictures or whatnot, it wasn't the same as going for Cosmic Roots.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was a big difference because like doing Cosmic Roots events, it's like, bro, I'm backstage, boom, boom, fucking around. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting personality out of people. So now, boom, when I make the content, it's like, yo, people are like, this shit's dope. Like, well, yeah, because
you know the
I can't move like that with, and then I have to like come back and realize I'm like, oh shit, because I went to Cogswell, you know what I mean? That's where I graduated from. So I went to a creative school. So a lot of people that are creative, they tend to be reserved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was learning how to be professional in that space for sure. But that shit was fun. It was just a different thing.
A different type of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I still found enjoyment in that, which lets me know that, like...
You're in the right lane.
Yeah.
I think that's the greatest things about the creative out. Like, you know, I often say, you know, I don't know the quote exactly, but, you know, they say is when you master one, it's to master all. Yeah. And I think that creativity, there's a framework that needs to be even over creativity. But once you figure out that one creative outlet... If you do it this way, you'll be able to more successful, more associated with, more collaborate. You know what I'm saying? You can move a little bit faster. You learn 100%. How to run faster.
It's like coming up with your own personal creative template that you can use in all your avenues. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like
as you realize that, as you get older, I think the cool thing about it is like, of course you get older, but you also get older with. It's like a group home of personalities. Like, you're getting older, not only you getting older as a person, you're getting older with your little brother photography, your little brother videography. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, we got the baby, the family, you know what I'm saying, audio producer, you know, we don't really do that. Podcasting, you know, we neck and neck, you know what I'm saying, as far as experience and age. You know what I'm saying? Like, are there any other, like, family members you would want to put into that, like, that group of like matchmaking with and taking like almost like carrying another lifelong love with you? Is there anything else that you're interested in or that you want to move in?
That's a good question, bro. Right now, I don't think so, man, because like I'm trying to develop the multiple lanes that I have right now. You know what I mean?
So you're back to, you kind of like have multiple lanes, you're blowing them out a little bit just to kind of bring them back in to master those.
Yeah, because these are multiple lanes. Like, think about like, and that's the crazy thing. 2 Coin TV is that umbrella. You know, you got one side, you got the podcast, and then you got we're gonna, you know, I mean, we got some things coming as far as the photography and like just how to showcase these different things that have been done. It's just about like, I'm gonna like, you know what I mean, I'm gonna give y'all some game, and just as far as like what I'm trying to do. You know, it's really about presenting everything in a way that multiple people can digest, but it's just all under one platform. You know, and the only way to do that is to start with an idea, step back, and that's what happened with the 2 Coin podcast. We sat there, we had the 2 Coin podcast, had to step back, and how can we make this 2 Coin podcast a brand? The podcast itself was never the brand. You step back, you got 2 Coin, and then we had started this thing, 2 Coin Creatives, but the direction for 2 Coin Creatives wasn't really established. You know, just there was no thought put into it. It was just a rushed idea.
Right.
But boom, it's in the universe. 2 Coin Creatives. Finally, when I stepped back, you know, and looked at 2 Coin as a bigger picture, 2 Coin TV is something, you know, that you can develop the podcast bigger, but with multiple spaces. Right. Creatives, you got, you know, the media outlet, the thing that does all the production for these shows, for multiple shows, for other shows, just anything. Right. And then you can do a merch department. But you can only see that when you step back, look at the bigger picture, then step back. So now it's like with these little podcasts, these are developing those main bigger pictures, you know?
And, you know, I think that's why it's always been the smartest part of what you're doing. And that's why I always fell in love with is the fact that you're drawing from multiple sources without doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't know, especially this day and age, you don't know what's going to pop.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna be likened to or what have you.
Bro, you doing
Oh my
the
god!
most.
Oh my god! This dude is the worst.
Fucking Alex
Boo this
over
man. Boo. But I mean, I think that's the best part of it all is that it's fun that you get to include a small group and then just develop the groups. And I think that it gives you more time to edit, more things to edit, more ways to cultivate, and you just keep sharpening. You're like sharpening the stone on multiple sides.
See, and here's the crazy thing, bro. And like this is why I know that like this is gonna work. Is because I actually like the editing process. You know what I mean? You give me content, I can create something that like I got a vision for what I see people will fuck with. And it's one of those, it's a long game. You know what I mean?
And that's the grittiest work. If you love the grittiest, no matter what you do, please write this down. Uncle Don PSA. If you love the gritty work, you'll always stay employed. Like, that's real rap. If that's what you love, bro, you're unstoppable, bro. Because that's what stops everybody from being great. And whatever they're doing is that they don't want to do dude, I love jiu-jitsu. That shit has changed my life. I love it so much. Ask me to drill right now. I'm not drilling shit, bro. You ask me to do some live rolling, I'll live roll all day. I love the dessert over and as I get older and I realize I need to get better, I need to do more drilling. I need to do more regular classes. You have to fall in love with the hard part of the work to really get to that next level of things, I think.
Yeah.
That's dope that's what you like the most.
Yeah.
But that's so rad.
But like that also kind of goes back to what you was talking about as far as like the weight loss. It's just honestly, it's just developing that drive in every aspect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And not even to sound preachy, bro, but like shout out to Stoicism because that entire way of thinking and that mindset really kind of like slowed me down and helped me like see the bigger picture. And you know what I mean? Yeah, everybody got days, bro, but like. You said, you get, obviously it was for the flowers, but just in general, you can have an hour, you can have a day to bitch and cry, but like, you getting back on it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
To work, bro. Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck. Like, the fuck?
No one owes you anything. No, I mean, I think that's just like person to person, but like, this is a stoic house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with the same things you rock with for the most part. Like, there's no reason to really get out of sorts. They're just things that happen. Like, there's really no bad news anymore. And I'm not trying to be like weird or hippie or anything like that. If you think about it, man, it's just information. How you process that information, what that information makes you do, how it makes you react, that's when it turns into good or bad. And that's only for the person.
Yeah.
That's not for the world even. So, I mean, like, you got to really just, chill, evaluate, bro. And it gives you time to evaluate, if nothing else. And then you can do whatever you want to. But, like short, rash actions never, helped anything. If you act rash, you act short with not all the information, then you're going to react poorly, bro, every time. What did my man Sun Tzu say? He said, if you know yourself and you know your enemy, then you're destined to win I think he said 50% of your battles. For every 2 victories, you'll win 2 for every loss. If you know yourself and you don't know your enemy, then you usually go 1-1. If you don't know your enemy or yourself, you'll lose every time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to at least know yourself. Don't get into the interaction points if you're not evaluating both sides, but you need time for all that. You need to sit back. You can't. It may seem like neutral gin to some or frustrating to some, but you're not on anybody else's timetable, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the crazy thing too. I mean, honestly, bro, and I think maybe for me, moving that way is a lot easier because just only child syndrome. Being secluded, just naturally, just only always being being by myself, at the end of the day, I know what I got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know what I'm capable of doing.
Right.
You feel me?
It's a weird solidarity in itself. It's a weird, you can, you're your own ultimate cheerleader.
And it's just bro, I know I would be so mad if my life came to an end and I didn't see none of the things that I wanted to see through.
I think that's the scariest thing. It's the scariest stuff, bro. You know, like, I think everybody has regrets that they can live with and some they have to live better.
Yeah.
So that the regrets aren't so big or they don't affect the grand scheme. I think we just keep trying the best we can, man.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Day by day, brick by brick.
That's right. It's 1%, man. 1%. Be a 1%er, man. 1% better. Ronnie, I think that, you know, it's interesting that, you know, like I said, I have known you for a long time. So I think that it's interesting to see how many of these realizations and how many of these kind of comeback stories, you know, like you learn your lessons in twos, but like they do take their time, you know, like I remember you in like the 2018s, you know, you were what,
24?
24, young and gunning, doing the most.
23, yeah.
You know, and you maturated past that. You stopped doing the most, and you know, you were moving one way, and you're like, cool, this is fun. And now, like, you're like, all that was all bad. Like, all that was all bad. I realize it now.
My man know how to downplay the hell out of a situation. I love it.
I realize that now, and now I'm not only am I realizing it, not only am I not moving like that anymore, now am I consistently doing better for myself. But like, you move so far past that. Do you think it takes a big thing to get that kind of clarity as far as an event? Or do you think that it takes like, you know, does it take a lot to get there? Or do you think it's just a one-day thing? Or do you think it has to be like sparked like, on an event?
Like when did it click?
Yeah.
To be honest, it was probably like midway through December. It was like I was filming Cosmic's what do you call one of their shows. I was doing something for I think it was for Alex. I was recording something for him, and you could just hear me breathing in the back. You know what I mean? It's funny how whatever, right? But I'm just like, bro, like, is this how I'm about to move for the rest of my life? Like, you know what I mean? And then this is also like 4 months after that whole like that shit happened, and then, you know what I mean? It's just so it is a buildup,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, you think you're gonna figure it out, but sometimes you just gotta hit, like, you know, you just gotta hit rock bottom, or you gotta like figuratively just get to a place where, bro, like, this can't be it.
Yeah, bro.
Like, there's more to life than this.
Yeah, bro.
And so when I was at it and just hearing that shit, because I always used to be like, fuck it, bro, I'm big, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'll just work out, but still be, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, like, just health-wise, like, if we really gonna do it, let's do it all the way this time, though.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest reason with, like, just cutting alcohol. And people trip out because they're like, damn, bro, how you a bartender? But you know what I mean?
I know what it tastes like, motherfuckers. Like I've had it before. Like, I remember.
Then even, like, I remember, like, when I first started, like, just stop. I'd be at work tasting, you know what I mean, making sure, like, the shit, like, there's a difference between tasting a taste and tasting a drink. Right. You know what I mean? You putting a drop on, or are you drinking the whole straw? You know what I mean? Multiple times.
Or are you sipping from the thing? Nobody's.
You know what I mean? Like, there's multiple ways to do it, but I was just like, I've been around alcohol, like, for a long time, bro. Yeah. Like, if I want to survive in this industry, I gotta, like, just not
drink sometime. You have to take a break at some point, bro.
Give my liver a rest, man.
Bro, I go super hard to the end of my birthday, and October 1st, I cut it off to about April, and then I was like, oh man, it sucks, Christmas, Thanksgiving, so I take 4 days off. So for 6 months, I don't drink, and I get 4 days back. I think that's pretty fair.
I mean, it's working for you.
And then so there's ways around it. A lot of people are like, but what about this one day? I'm like, that derails your whole lifestyle.
And that's the other.
Wild.
You know what's crazy? And that's like the other thing. Like, this whole experience has taught me too. Like, you be tripping about the wrong shit sometimes. Like, every event isn't an event. Like, and like, damn, bro, you can't just go out and just not drink. You feel me? Like, nah, man, I'm not trying to come out after work because I don't drink. Like, the fuck.
But yeah, like, you just gotta take some time off, bro. It's just the way, man. It's just necessary. But that's fair, man.
So I would say like that, bro. And then it's just the one. I don't know. Because even like you just combine that with everything. Everything's not perfect all the fucking time. Like you know what I mean. Shit's not sunshine and rainbows. You know.
Sad drinking is whack, bro. Like I mean, it's necessary every now and again, but you can't sad drink for more than 2 days, bro. 2-3 days.
If that, bro. 2 days leads to 3. 3 leads to a week. That's what I'm saying,
bro. Like get one bad day, and get back to it, bro. Like I think, but that's the way I think that it's like the it's the sliding, you know, I'm sad for myself, so this is the excuse. I'm like, dude, like, limit the excuses, bro.
But then even then, it's just like, if you sad, bro, just go do something about it.
Do something. Dude, when I found out about that job, I walked for an hour and a half. That's crazy. And I went right to the gym to do the most savage leg day of all time history. But, like, if you, like, there's so many different ways you can do something, man.
And I'll put it this way, man, like, if people don't believe in synchronicities, they need to. And when you make your body just feel better on a day-to-day, just being active, you know? Yeah. Like, I'm not telling people to go in and do a 2-hour workout, but, like, go outside and take a walk for 30 minutes, and I guarantee you're going to feel better.
Bro, especially in California. If you're in California, because, you know, we're worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, I mean, like... I don't know if we are not. But, like, California is dope, bro. Like, go outside. How are you inside right now? You should be outside right now. You should be watching this in the park or something, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just so nice. You might as well do it.
You know what I mean? And you only get that if you're up early.
You only get that if you get started.
Like...
Facts.
And it's crazy. Like, if I wasn't... You know what I mean? Obviously, if I wasn't in, like, working the nightlife... I'd be able to experience like that 5-6 hour range, 5-6 a.m. because that's like a golden hour for like, I mean, from like 4 to 6. If you're up, starting your day, disconnected from the world, just something about being awake, refreshed at that time is just different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I can see that.
But my lifestyle and my circadian rhythm right now, I need, like, the earliest I can get up is, like, 6:30.
I think that's more than fair ass. I usually pop up around 7. If I don't have nothing to do, I'll stay till 9.
But see, again, like that's a nice range. Like
9:30, I'm gone.
I can't be in bed past 9:30 no more.
I can't do it.
Like, I can't look at double digits on that clock.
I can't do it, bro.
And not even start my day. You know how fucking, like, just ass off. I better be on the road when it hits 10.
Right. And I can only do it when it's the weekend. If it's the weekend, I've been getting my dick kicked in, working doubles and shit. It doesn't even count. But, like, when I can help it, yeah,
but see, a Sunday morning would make sense. You just got off at 3, doing, you know what I mean, Friday, Saturday, you sleep in. All right, that makes sense. But on a fucking Tuesday, man, get your ass up, bro.
Like, on a Tuesday, cuz? Come on, man.
On a fucking Tuesday.
No, you got to just interact, man. And it's like...
And shout out to Mondays, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. The more you pay attention, Mondays are a wild-ass day.
It really is, if you let
just
it be.
Being it on our side of it.
Oh, 100% on our side. It's the best. Our Mondays are most people's Fridays. No, it's Saturdays. So, I mean, it's lit for us.
Yeah.
Because they recover on Saturdays. We recover on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? If you work all weekend until Sunday. So, like, that's the cool thing. It's just like, and I feel like you wake up, say you wake up at like 10:30, 11. Everybody's either going to work, hustle, bustle, 1:30, they're gone. You get like 3 hours where nobody's really around. Everybody's just chilling.
But even peep this, bro. Like, one thing I realized with Mondays... Nobody's doing laundry.
Facts.
Nobody's in the grocery stores.
Facts.
Nobody's in Target. Bro, Facts. You can knock all that shit Facts. Out 9 a.m.
One day. Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
And then, yeah, by Tuesday, you feel me? And that's the other thing, too, bro. Like, I just realized I have to make my weekends count. You know what I mean? That's the only way to make this 2-coin thing, like, a reality. Or even just any of my dreams a reality. And I feel like too many people, too many people get caught into their job being their lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's to the point like in anything you do, you gotta have a fucking hobby, and you gotta have at least something. I'm not telling you to go start a business, but fuck it, start a business.
I mean, like, this is the other part of it though, is that it's like, why not just do something you enjoy until someone wants to monetize it? And just put it on a platform where you have to work at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like,
my man described OnlyFans right there. Hey.
Sorry. You got me. So, I mean, I guess we're starting OnlyFans then.
Starting a business out here. We got recruitments next month.
OnlyFans for everyone, man. I guess I had it wrong the whole time.
But nah, yeah. What was the point you said?
No point whatsoever. I'm just gonna jump off the top. Hey, gonna jump off the topic, bro.
How you feel about that Fitbit, bro?
The Fitbit is lit because, like, I'll say what everyone doesn't want to say. You know why a Fitbit is lit? It's because I can actually see my fat ass doing something that's positive, and I can be like, oh, I can track this. This is what I've actually done. And I don't know some of it is, I don't know the representation of what I do in the prospect of, like, activity, like behind the bar. On an average night behind the bar, just by itself, I'm getting like 12,000, 14,000 steps sometimes.
Oh, yeah, bro. Just moving.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just at work. So it's like, oh, snap, I went for a mini hike every time I go to work.
And here's the other thing, too. You was talking earlier about the fucking, about losing that much weight in a long time. Mm-hmm. You gotta move, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta move. Like, activities, that 10,000 steps minimum is a must.
I'm about to reset this joint to 20. Just because, like, between my lifestyle as a bartender.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You might as
like,
well.
I average, like, I want to, like, on a lazy day, I'll have, like, 12,
That's what I'm saying,
13.
bro. Yeah. They were nervous about me because I was traveling the last, like, few days and stuff. They're like, bro, you only got 9,000 steps in today. Is everything okay? They're like, are you dying and shit? I was like, okay. I get that. It's kind of like a reverse dig, but, you know, fuck it. Like,
we here.
Okay, we just stabbing Mr. Fitbit. But yeah, I dig it. I like it. I think the joint that you really want to get is the telepatry strip. The joint that goes around your body.
Oh, shit.
Because that way you can wear it. Like, I want to start wearing that joint under my gi when I train.
Oh,
so,
okay.
That way it's a little bit of a barrier and it's not something that's really going to hurt anybody while I'm training.
Versus having a watch on, yeah.
Because I can't wear a watch because I might scratch somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you using wrist holds and all the fucking time.
And the telemetry strip is going to be more accurate because it's closer to your heart.
Damn, that's dope. I didn't know they had one of those.
Yeah. And it's the same setup. Like, it goes to your phone, it goes to whatever. They have a bunch of them. They're dumb easy to have. Oh, but, I mean, like, that's going to be that second level of, like, we're doing our baseline work. Well, you're way ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got plans and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. As far as the weightlifting on that side and all that's the regimen of training, like, absolutely. So, like, I'm to the point where I'm like, all right, I remember all this. I'm starting to get a pattern again. I know my routines again. So now I have to get to the point where it's like, all right, what are you going to institute into these workouts? How are you going to position yourself and all that stuff? So that's kind of like the 202 work that I'm trying to do now.
Damn, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like all the plyometrics and all the other things I want to do, the calisthenics I want to start putting in.
Yeah.
So everybody got a different plan.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm. But no, man, I think that I think we covered all the topics, Ronnie.
Yeah, that was a solid pod, bro.
I think it was right.
Yeah, I got caught out like a motherfucker, bro. I tried to take a sip of this. Nothing in there.
I just went with solidarity and went with you. I didn't even like think about, rehydrating. It looked good, but I was like, nah, bro. You thirsty? I'm thirsty, bro. That's how we do it, full squad.
Hell yeah.
But that's
I appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Hell
it's
yeah.
always a pleasure, man. You have a good one.